Samira Hussein, BBC News, Washington. Well, Samira is in Washington and explains what's this place. Let's take a look.
I slowly tried to work out what can I bring to the role and the platform that I have. I have taken some inspiration and guidance from what my mother did, particularly with homelessness.
Is that realistic? It's a social and a society problem that we're having, and we need something as strong as that trying to understand where you fit in relation to everyone else after feeling like you have no value. And it's really easy to give up on yourself during that process. And I think one of the amazing things that Homewards is doing is it's not just looking at how we fix the housing solution, it's looking at homelessness and reframing it so that we all consider, I think, more deeply what homelessness means. And when the team approached me, it was because I had lived experience of homelessness. And one thing that the Prince is really keen to do with people like myself and Safia and Gabriel is to try to get voices of people who've been there, who understand the human impact. And I've been really taken with the Prince in all of my conversations with him about how focused he is on what it means for people to be involved, and not just what fixes, but how do we make it better for people so that their recovery from homelessness isn't so challenging.
You are, in many ways, the embodiment of hope. Just for people who don't know, just tell people what you're doing now.
I am the Chief Fire Officer of West Sussex Fire and Rescue Service. I'm also a neuroscientist and an author.
Which is incredible.
Safia,
to have, some people might say, oh yeah, well, Prince William lives in palaces, he's got lots of homes. But his interest in this, just to explain for people, is very deep and very long-standing because of his mum.
That's correct. The Prince is absolutely engaged, understands, feels passionate about the power of ending homelessness. And that is due to a massive impact of his mum and the explanation she had for him when he was a child. And we see that because I do truly believe he understands it, and we shouldn't be judging when he is a part of that. I mean, nobody chooses where they live or their families, but in this case, Prince William is absolutely engaged, looking after the small little details as well as the holistic side of it, the human side of it, the emotional connection, and at the same time wants to make a lot of people presenting for us to get to that side. So it's not about just curing, like Sabina said, the shelter. It's about the journey. Should we have a prevention that he's very strong about, and that's what Homewards is about, is that prevention. We shouldn't even get to that point by that time, and I really truly believe that he genuinely understands.
And it's a genuine cause for him. And finally, Gabriel, he talks in the documentary about the difficult conversation he's had to have with his own children. He said on the school when his kids are saying, what's happening there, Daddy? And he's had to explain to them what they're seeing with people on the street. Do you think this is a conversation we should all be having with our kids?
Yes. Definitely. Let them know if they don't go to school, that's what's going to happen to them. Simple as that. If daddy don't go to work, boy, I thank God every day. And I thank you as well.
Thank you so much, Gabriel.
Growth and not squeezing businesses or people's incomes, because people spending is how you get an equality. Should we get the news travel and weather where you are?
dry too with clear skies, but overnight by the early hours with those light winds we can see some patches of mist and fog forming, and temperatures overnight will hold up at around 9 to 10 Celsius. Looking ahead to tomorrow then, some of that fog may be a bit slow to clear in the morning, but there will be plenty of fine, dry weather developing. Next few days, all the way through to the weekend. So there will be some spells of sunshine by the afternoon. There'll be plenty of fine, dry weather.